Yeah, yeah. You rocking with your boy Czar, all rights reserved. You know what time it is. Your favorite movie stars time, your favorite rappers time, your favorite entrepreneurs time, your favorites time. The actress you always dreamt of's favorite time. Your favorite actor you always have daydreams about favorite time. You know how I get down. We're going to talk about something real quick. And this is pertaining to Tentacion, but not of the subject, dealing directly with it. I see a lot of new fake usernames, and you guys are using level 1 tactics. That's how I know you haven't been around a long time. They already tried what you're doing. It doesn't work. You make blatant statements without providing any proof to anything earlier I discussed, which shows you haven't been around here a while. You're just here to give a comment when in reality you have nothing to bring and add. So the best thing you could think of is to attempt to attack me. And shout to the Pembroke law in the cut. Was that your lover or something? Why you guys over there snickering and looking like that? Aren't you supposed to be officers of the law? Come on. You think it's funny you're getting tax money to ride around and do nothing? And I know you all scream, yeah, to try and be smart, but honestly, it's a joke. You're making your career seem a joke. Come on, dude. Go out there and fight crime like you signed up to do. Or are you guys getting prepared to replenish things you need for that little party? Yeah, I got y'all. I got y'all a ticket. You rocking with the one and only. Let me address these fake usernames real quick. And I know you're fake because you don't come on talking about the subject, directly talking about what's going on. All you do is come on and say, are you still milking? Like you say dumb things. That's how I know that you're idiots. Go ahead and go see the conversation on the video I did last time. Not yesterday, as TheCzarr had some things to take care of, but the day before. Check that out. Check out what they're saying in the comments and my replies. You'll get a good laugh. I'm being earnest. Listen, if you come for me, I come for you. That's the way it works. That's the way it has to be. Because here's the thing. If you're not going to give constructive criticism that we can all learn from, then I'm going to talk dumb. The same way you're talking dumb. I'm going to give you what you asked for. I can only give you what you reach to receive, what you reach to hand out. I reciprocate your energy. So the energy you hand off to me, I hand it right back to you. That's the only thing I can do. I'm not keeping it for me. I don't got nothing to do with your energy. I play hot potato with it and slap it right back at you. You don't like that? Then leave. You don't have to be here. That's what I don't get. They all keep coming, watching. You can't leave. And even if you did slide out and subscribe, you still be watching. That's how lame you are. If you really don't want to be here, don't be here. You ever hear of a girl's friend telling her, why are you staying if he's doing that? Why are you staying? Why are you staying? Do I have to talk to you like one of your friends talk sense to you since that's how you get it? Why are you staying? Why are you watching it? Don't watch it then. I just can't stop. Why? You know how we rock over here. The live is going to be lit. I have confirmations from some of your favorite features in this series that are going to be on this live. So be prepared. This Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be getting it started. We will be getting the party rocking. You are going to enjoy yourselves. All the parties involved have already been contacted. I already have great features. I have some dope people that are going to show up and give their opinion. They know the way the game's going to be played, and they're going to be reminded before we play this game that I'm going to offer different insightful things. And being who I have showing up, I have tailored the questions around revealing information not only for the public, but for just mental aspect for them and us to understand where we all fit into this entire scenario. It's going to be nice. Unfortunate we couldn't have a few more people I wanted to get involved, but we do have a great show coming up nonetheless. Let me also say this, that regardless, the game we never played was accusations. When people brought themselves in here and did stuff outside of here on other social media, they watched and chose to do that. I did not egg you on. I mentioned, matter of fact, there was a large time differential in between when you did that video and when I released my first media even implicating anything that you brought up, which shows that you felt some type of way or there was guilt on your heart. I can't control that. I can't control what you feel guilty of, what is going on in your mind, but I can control the way that things work on this channel, and that's the whole ideology behind it. That's how we operate. That's why I'm different from a lot of you. That's why my media will always be different. As these other media moguls know, I'm different. Now, here's something else. I've seen some receipts behind the scenes, okay? And in these receipts, it clearly shows that TzxTentacion was allegedly knowledgeable about the post Domislive was going to produce. But you see, there's another added angle when dealing with something of this magnitude. It gets deeper. There's actually a little bit more to it. And that brings in another media mogul that you guys all know, love well. Yes, it brings them right into the mix. Now, in this mix and what it produces and how it works, it does bring a very questionable scenario. And the saddest part is that it plays off of certain implications and situations we see this mogul dealing with as we speak. Yes, as we speak, he's in a synonymous situation for that receipt to even be seen the way it was seen. And that's part of what's going on. And that's part of what I need to talk to this guy before I bring it out and drop it to you. But I am going to produce it. I am going to bring it to you. And that's my whole point in dealing with it. I'm going to produce it so that you understand it, so that I understand it. And we're going to talk about it. And we're going to chop it up. And it's going to be Domislive making his receipt valid, showing that there was no bad blood. So clap it up for him. He actually stepped up and said, look, I can prove it wasn't this way. You know, there's a lot of people that we've seen that are very important that have names and titles who have not come out to actually show I wasn't involved this way. I had things not going on this way. And you've seen me address them. But he is one of the quickest moguls that made direct contact to prove it. Except this other one thinks he's above everyone else. And after I talk with Dom, it will be strictly me going at him about the receipts and things I know. Again, I don't show blatant receipts unless it is called for. And I don't produce situations that leave people in a disingenuous situation. I present it how it comes to me, and I present it how I feel led to. But none of it was to spite no one. It wasn't to put it a certain way. It was me interpreting a receipt. And now that I've received back information that I cannot reveal to the public, you're going to get a clearer view of exactly what was going on. So we're going to discuss that pending my conversation and understanding with this other mogul that has released and shown himself to be credible in some way, shape, and fashion, and the receipts of there being a true connection between them. Now, you can still keep your opinions, but from what I'm reading, it looks as if, quote unquote, after this debacle, and aside from what we've seen behind the scenes, he called him the truth in his media in the future versus another person. You see, TheCzarr is in his own lane. I'm doing my own thing. But compared to what this mogul does, he gave him props. So we're going to revisit that. And I'm going to revisit it pending a certain discussion that brings respect to the situation. Now, as you know, the live's coming up, different things. Back to you fake usernames. You guys are so phony. You guys are so fake that you barely even watch. Matter of fact, I know you guys don't watch everything that's being said. You just start talking because of what you're saying. Have you ever been in class and the teacher asked you reading comprehension? What did you just read? I bet you were the students that sat there and was just talking out your butt. Didn't even read the first page or the back of the book to get a sense for what you're understanding. Why is that said? Because this is audio. You hear exactly what I say, when I say it, and why I say it. You're so focused on the fact we're talking about it that it makes you look kind of concerned and guilty in the sense that you don't really care that it does get solved. You said the suspects are caught. What proof do you have of that? What proof do you have? Can you show proof that these suspects, without a shadow of a doubt, even if a conclusion was given, where's your bill of information to present the evidence as it needs to be to say someone's guilty of something? You don't have it. All you are doing is talking. You're talking around the mix, trying to validate it by slander. So you know what? I'm not going to talk the case with you since you want to go at persons. All I do is come back at you. Come back at you like you come at me. But you feel some type of way when I come back at you. I thought people could drop their opinion. Your opinion is not on the case. Your opinion is taking shots at me. So I'm going to take shots back. Yeah. Did I erase your comment? No. Did I block you? No. I came back at you. So stop crying. If you ask for war, you get war. Period. And that's for any scenario. Anyone. I don't have I ever dodged? What did I dodge? In any conversation. All rights reserved.